Paradox Tectonic game development studio is releasing probably the biggest life sim competitor to The Sims. You might recognize the name Rod Humble. Yes, it's this guy right here who always shows up with a free computer as part of the free time expansion pack. Rod used to work on The Sims as executive producer but left in 2010 to work for Second Life. Now he's back and is now working on Life by You, so this is incredibly exciting. Knowing that he's worked on The Sims and has plenty of first-hand experience with the biggest life sim, but also knows what the community wants most. And I think he's onto something here because his game sounds amazing. The game is said to be bringing out a fully moddable life sim game where they essentially created the shell and gave us a good head start to be able to add to it as much as we want. The devs have said that they will be shipping this game with all the tools they themselves use to make the game, so let me explain further. From their announcement event a few hours ago, the game will include a fully editable world which will be completely open with no rabbit holes. There were mountains, woods, beaches, shops, cafes, and office buildings mentioned throughout. Spawnables and collectibles were also mentioned, such as seashells and archaeology. You'll be able to edit pre-existing lots or create your own. There's a free lot placement option, so there are no constraints, you can pretty much put any lot wherever. And the build buy mode looks very, very good, even featuring a color wheel. Character creation also looks really good and very in-depth, where you can choose your character's age, sexuality, identity, job, personality, type of upbringing, and even a preferred vehicle. Now, the fully moddable world is what's super exciting to me. Of course, you can edit houses, businesses, and the world your Sims will live in, much like in the Sims games. However, there's so much more to it. They mention how the game is fully moddable, and they showed an object editor tool which will allow you to add, change, or attach functionality to any object. They gave a tree or bush, for example, where you can attach a toilet functionality to it so your Sims can go to the toilet in a bush. And this can happen with any object. So the possibilities here are endless, and the chaos that we can create, I am so excited. Let me know in the comments what you would make with the tool. There is also mention of a model editor which will allow you to change the look and feel of objects, probably similar to the Sims Creator style, but I can assume it's more in depth. Maybe we could even manually change the object's shape on a 3D scale. Another incredible feature and tool is that of the real language conversation tool. Your characters will be able to talk to each other and you choose what to say. This was explained as follows. Conversations are being generated based on your unique situation, so depending on where you are, who you're talking to, your characters will have different options and no two conversations are alike. There are thousands of unique lines of written dialogue and every choice will affect the relationship between your characters. The best part about this is that this is also moddable, so you can create your own narrative and conversations throughout the conversation creator, where you can edit existing lines of dialogue or create something completely new. This is also a tool where you can bulk edit and import your own content and then share it with others. How amazing would it be to create specific stories and conversations and share them for others to enjoy as well? And while this is an open world, other characters in your world will be chatting as well, so you can easily eavesdrop on conversations. I cannot wait to finally release my inner creep and just stalk pixel people. Probably one of the coolest features I heard from the event was the time skipping tool. Rod Humble mentioned how you can skip time a day in advance or even a decade. What? How would that even look like? Would the world have changed significantly? How about your Sims or the buildings? I am so intrigued and cannot wait to find out more about it. Also, you can control anyone, anytime, so obviously anyone in your household, but even the townies. You can take over them permanently if you choose, but it looks like it's super easy to do. Just click on them and they're under your control. There are modes of transport. Yes, there's going to be cars, skateboards, motorbikes, and did I just see a bus? These can be used by click to move, much like The Sims, or there is also the direct control mode where you can drive or walk with arrow keys or even plug in a controller. What we don't have that much info on at the moment are some tools that were not yet mentioned in the announcement event, however, they're written in the announcement trailer. These are the quest, skill, shop, career, recipe, trait, crafting, collectible, outfit, household and story editors. You can essentially make whatever you want in the game, and I am so excited. Early access is on September 12th this year. Yes, that's right, we'll finally be able to sink our teeth into something real after years of hoping for a new life sim. The early access stage is anticipated to last at least 12 months, so it will be around another year for the full game to be released. However, they are using this early access time to build the game with us, incorporating our feedback and prioritizing what we want to see. I am so here for this, guys. I cannot wait to finally have a game fully fleshed to what the simming community has been talking about for years. You can find out more in the links in the bio and show some support for the game. There's finally some competition for The Sims.